Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Well, I'm talking to you, Muslim, Christian, and Hebrew. Anything to do, we got to unite, or else we are through. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Everybody singing this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. They're united in Ghana, in Mali and Nigeria. All over Africa, the people are getting together. They're even uniting in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Angola. And Rumor's vision will light the world over from Cape to Cairo, one Africa. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Come on, do it tonight. Brothers and sisters, let us unite. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. Unity. Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. Let us unite, let us unite. Come on, do it tonight. Let us unite, let us unite. Brothers and sisters, let us unite. Well, they're uniting in Cuba, Trinidad, Tobago, and Grenada, St. Kitts, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica. Let us unite in America. The yellow man moving in Asia, the red man awakening in India, the black man rising up in Africa. Let us jump up in America. Ha! 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 There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. All of the nations of the earth as we speak are angry. They're angry because governments cannot suffice the needs of their people. They're angry because a few have gotten wealthy at the expense of the many, and the poor and the sick and the weak and the unlearned multiply. And the value of their lives are diminished by the rich and the powerful, so that when human life is devalued, that in the eyes of man you are unworthy of the gift of life, then it is easy for another human being to take the life of another human being that he or she has devalued. Black life in America is devalued. Hispanic life is devalued. Even poor white life is devalued. There's a way that I have to behave. I'm free, but I'm not free to rob you of yours. I'm not free to take from you what does not belong to me. So if I will construct my life according to these righteous principles, then between man and man, man and woman, peace. Between race and race, peace. Between rich and poor, peace. We have our beautiful Mexican family. This once was theirs. So you can't say to them they are aliens. That's a horrible word to use for former owners. I see my indigenous family here. Many tribes, but they're really one great nation of people that now must be reunited with themselves. So it's their time now, as well as ours, that God would intervene in our affairs and bring the bottom rail to the top. The government is not rehabilitating soldiers. When they send you away to kill. When you come home, they gotta reconstitute you for civilian life again. Make sure you have a job so you can take care of your family, but they're not doing it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, a woman can do anything that a man does, and the only thing he forbids the woman to do is the thing that degrades her. So how high can you go? High as you want to. Why would God allow the female to wear his attributes if you can't be a manifestation of that attribute? Women, you got to be set free. What God has put within you must be cultivated, must be developed, and must be used for the advancement of a nation and a world. I said to myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them that your killing of black youth and brown youth is not gonna hold no more? Why don't you stand up? God's world is in need of a truth that will set up a government where everybody can live in peace, under real freedom, real justice, and real equality. And so you got to do me a huge favor. You got to do me a huge favor. You got to get to the point where you don't need a car anymore. You don't need a house anymore. You don't need to be pushed by anybody anymore. Your dreams, your wife is going to push you. Your spouse is going to push you. Your child is going to push you. The need to get better is going to push you. Because you're closer than you're ever going to be, it's going to push you. You don't need anything to push you. Your goals are going to push you. Your dreams are going to push you. The opportunity of a lifetime that happens in this particular time frame is going to push you. It's going to drive you. It's going to make you better. So do me a favor as I leave. As I leave, you can't be average anymore. 70%. You can't do it. You can't do it and have what you want. You can't give me 70 and be what you want. You can't give me 70 and do what you want. You can't be average anymore. You can't be good anymore. 80%. You can't be good anymore. 80% and have what you want. You can't be good at something and have everything you dreamed of. To make your dreams become real. To no longer dream them but walk in them. You can't. 90%. You can be good. You can be good. You can be great. But you still won't get it all. I'm telling you. But when you become phenomenal, there's nothing you can't have, nothing you can't do, nothing you can't be. And I believe that you're in this room right now. I believe that we're in the same space right now. I believe we're all in this place together. Listen to me. I believe that we're all in this place together because all of us hate average. None of us want to be good. And for those of us who reach greatness, we have a desire to push past greatness and see what phenomenal looks like. So I need everybody in the room, when you think about your goal and you think about your dream, I need you to understand, as I said to my wife in that hospital room, I can, I will, I must. I need everybody to say it with me. I can, I will, I must. Come on. I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. Now for those of you who want it all, every single dream, every single goal, as I said, for those of you who really want it, you're going to say it, and you're going to stand, and you're going to say it like you mean it. I can, I will, I must. Come on. I can, I will, I must. Come on. I can, I will, I must. Now say it like you mean it. I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. Now I need you to think about that loved one, that individual that you have to do this for. I need you to say it with me. I can, I will, I must. Come on, for that individual. I can, I will, I must. For that person, I can, I will, I must. For that thing you want to accomplish, I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. Now I want you to think about that hurdle. I want you to think about that thing that keeps pressing you down. I want you to think about that mountain that's hard to climb. I want you to think about that thing that you just can't seem to get over. We're going to get over it today. We're going to get over it. We're going to get over it together. I can, I will, I must. We're going to add to it. I can get over it. I will get over it. I must get over it. Ready? I can get over it. I will get over it. I must. Come on. I can get over it. I will get over it. I must get over it. I know something about you. I know you're not a quitter. I know you're a survivor. I know you're a survivor. If you're watching me right now, I know something about you. You're a survivor. So I want you to get off this.
destined to be. I'm going to fulfill all of the tasks necessary to live out that purpose, to become who I really want to be, not be who I am shackled by in the past, not live in a world of constraint.
I didn't come this far to only come this far. I hear some people saying things like, when I make it, when I get to the top. I'll keep working hard until I get to the top, until I reach my goal. Let me tell you something. There's no end. Winners never stop. If you reach your goal, set a bigger goal. If you get to the top of the mountain, find a bigger mountain. It's the journey, the continued pursuit of growth, the constant seeking of improvement, the challenge. That's what makes life great. That's what makes a fulfilled life. I didn't come this far to only come this far. When I get this goal, I'll seek more. Not more things, more growth. Constantly pushing myself to be better. I didn't come this far to only come this far. I came this far so I could be strong enough to go further. So I'll be good enough to push myself hard. I'm only getting started. This is just the beginning. I'm proud of my achievements, but that doesn't mean I'll settle for them. Proud, but never satisfied. Proud, but forever hungry. Proud and always ready. Proud, but pushing. Pushing for more. Pushing for great. A true winner doesn't seek only the title. A true winner seeks growth. A true winner seeks greatness. It's the journey. It's the challenge. Don't tell me it's over. I'm just getting warmed up. If the journey wasn't challenging, the destination wouldn't be rewarding. It's the challenge that makes the greatness. You can't have a champion athlete without great competitors pushing them all the way. You can't have the greatest of all time without champions pushing them all the way. It's the journey, the process that makes the greatest. If you reach your goal, set a bigger goal. If you get to the top of the mountain, find a bigger mountain.
Winners, the difference between them and the spectators is that the winners have a belief that overrides the crowd's disbelief every single time. Their belief is so strong, even though they hit failure, they get knocked on the ass. They're finding the intestinal fortitude to stand back up again, face that same challenge, learning from the previous mistakes, and make it happen. You come in here headstrong for this workout. It's going to take everything. This is madness. This is a super cycle workout. But if you have it up here, and you go through it out there, guys, you will leave here not only physically dominating, but mentally unstoppable. It all starts today, if you're ready to transform.
You must believe in yourself enough to be the person now of what others will remember you for later. You know, a lot of people don't know that. They sit there and they put the effort in because they want to change, right? They put all this effort in, to do what they think is right, but they haven't done the back research, preparing it to make sure their effort is according to where they want to go in life. So they end up just doing random, they put the dumb in random then, because they don't even know what they're really doing because they haven't studied it. They haven't prepared for it. And when you fail to prepare, you basically are preparing to fail. It's not about how you can look in the mirror. It's how you feel right now that you did it right today. You're alive, man.
That you're actually doing something. You're making a difference in your life. That fuels the fire. To be headstrong, believing in what you're doing no matter what the disbeliefs of the third party subjective losers are out there.
I had to crawl my way to get the first cover. I had to lie. I had to break all the rules. Shoulder, tricep, superset. Super madness, man. This workout's gonna take everything you have
Come in here ready, mentally ready, headstrong. Because that's how you have to be. Mentally tough up here. If you guys mentally believe you can do it, your body will find a way physically to make it happen. If you are short up here, it doesn't matter what you do with these guys. It will never materialize into anything. No dream will ever become reality.
This is just a rant, very simple, and something that I want you to pass on because the level of complaining is unacceptable. Look, what if I told you you die this week? Would you complain about your crap job? I doubt it. You would go much higher level thinking. We're living in a world where there's so much more opportunity. I just don't get the mentality of being head down sad. Please take a step back and think about how awesome it actually is. And then recognize that you can attack the world in a totally different way because you were lucky enough to be born during this era. 400 trillion to 1. When you understand that math, how can't you live your life? That's how rare it is to be a human being. And what are you waiting for? We are not catching up in our actions to our ambitions. And what it leads to is a whole lot of complaining. Of course it's supposed to be hard. People are, Gary, it's so hard. No, you want to make millions of dollars and live your perfect life? Why should that be easy? You can live on 6 hours sleep. So you have 18 hours. You have 18 goddamn hours. I want to know what you're doing with your 18 hours. Because you can work your 9 to 5, and that's fine. And you can travel for an hour here and there. Respect. Nice little solid commute. Oh, you want to be a family man? Mazel tov. You can spend 2 hours with your kids. What are you doing with those other 5 hours? You're watching House of Cards. You're playing Madden. You're relaxing from the other intense 10. Gary, I already spent 11 hours. Well, great. Then don't complain or want more. Respect that by getting rest and this and that, you were giving up opportunity to go into a new world. You want the audacity to have a 1% life. Let's just call it what it is. You want to live as well as the 1 to 2% in the world. It's not very complicated. The math is very raw. Like if you want to have one of the best lives in the world, which is you live on your terms, you have to pay your dues to get there. Let me promise you something. I know tens of thousands of people. I know thousands of people extremely well. I know hundreds of people deeply well. There is no correlation between how much money someone makes and their level of happiness. But what's not being talked about is the friends and acquaintances I have who've committed suicide in the entrepreneur land the last 4 years because nobody talks about the downside. Everybody thinks they're going to be Zucks. Everybody thinks they're going to build Snapchat. Go look at the data. The data shows that the far majority of this room will not succeed, not even close to building an actual business. And I don't come here to be somber. I come here to remind you that there's only one thing you can do. The only thing you can do that can trump the moment mommy and daddy had sex to make you. The only thing that can trump that, the only thing that can trump your DNA, the only thing that is controllable, if you want it, if you want this, is work. Who's in it because they're in it, and who's in it because it's the trend. And let's not get it twisted. It's easy. You can say you're a rapper or an athlete, but you can easily see that you're not. Entrepreneurship is hidden. Entrepreneurship is kind of like you say it on your gram account, and then you kind of can look the part. You can go to the parties. You can go to the conferences. Like you can trick it way more than a lot of other things. And so I'm saying this very carefully. Listen to me. If you know deep down that you're being exposed by this rant, here's a smart move. Before the world collapses, go figure out who you think is actually going to survive that. Who are the wartime generals? Let me remind a lot of you, the 84th employee at Facebook is going to make much more money than the founder of almost every company that's going to be invented over the next 5 decades. So the one advantage is the access to these winners that you've never seen before. So if you are listening right now and say, Gary, like, I got this, I'm going to do it, then do it. Stick it to my face. I can't wait to get the email from you 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now. But if you're listening and saying, it's true, because I wasn't into being a businessman or woman when I was a junior in high school, right? I was going to be this. I was going to be an architect. I was going to go to Harvard. I was going to be a banker. If that's you, give a real thought to this, because we've seen this in 2001 and 2008. Shit is very ugly, and it's a 10-year, 7-year, 5-year step back. Or you could take advantage of the window we're in right now and take advantage of the fruitful times and the access to these A-plus generals, and I would jump on those boats if I were you. And if you're fortunate enough to be here today, to know to be here today, to afford to be here today, you are sitting in an incredible spot of the 7.7 billion people on Earth. And I just don't understand why you wouldn't take full advantage of it. And it starts with something very basic, which is actually start understanding how this is all working deeper, not wider. You don't need to know in theory how AI and Alexa voice and VR and social media work. You need to start understanding how one of those things works deeply. I've gotten here today because I didn't come to conferences and talk or make videos or build a personal brand for the first 15 years of my career. Let me remind many of you, long before I was Gary V, I was Gary Vaynerchuk building a liquor store by being good at email marketing, at Google AdWords, at banner retargeting, at YouTube marketing. I was a practitioner. And then once I built something from 0 to 60 or 3 to 60 million with no money, once I built something, then I had a little audacity to come and talk to you about how I did it. The amount of 23-year-old business coaches and marketing gurus who haven't done it in their life that's out there on Instagram right now is startling. It is time to do, and less talking and more doing.
This is a matter of life and death. I don't know who told y'all. I don't know who told y'all this was about math, this is about English, this is about science, right? And y'all thinking, why do I need math to blow up? Why do I need English to blow up? Look, this is not about what you think it is. This is life and death. School is about setting a foundation. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? So I need you to try. I need you to try to read every single word. If you don't know it, write it down, look it up. I need you to try to do every single assignment. I need you to try to go to every single class. I just need you to try because I know something about you. I know something about you. I know when you put forth 120% effort, it ain't nothing you can't do. It ain't nothing you can't accomplish. I don't want you to live to die no more. I want you to die to live because I know if you try, I know if you put forth 120% effort, it ain't nothing you can't do.
But live in a world of freedom. And that's yours to have. That's a choice that you can make. That's a decision that you could follow through on, that you could carry out. You gotta wanna make this thing work for you. You gotta make today count. What are you doing with your time? Are you wasting it? Are you going to make today count because it's precious? Or are you going to let it just slip away? Let it fade. You need to be in a peak state at all times. That's going to be predicated on your will, your intensity, your integrity, your character, your energy, your effort to get what you want out of this life. It's on you.
It's hard to put the effort in to create greatness. But it's a lot harder to accept the reality that you could have been great.
I want you to know something, that the bigger your dream is, I want you to understand the harder the grind. Listen to me. Luck is for leprechauns, and you ain't green. Luck is for leprechauns, and you're not green. I'm gonna say it again. Luck is for leprechauns, and you're not green. What I am telling you is that if you're willing to go beast mode, you can have whatever you want. I'm a living example. You can start from nothing. Start from nothing. You know the story. Mom was a teenage mom. Start with nothing. Grandma had 14 kids. Start with nothing. 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. Mom got kicked out because she had me. Start with nothing. Start with nothing. High school dropout. Start with nothing. Homeless. 12 years to get a 4-year degree from the university. Start with nothing. If you are willing to grind, I believe effort, and you've heard me say it. You might come from privilege. You might have a father that can give you everything your little heart desires, but you will not outwork me. Listen to me. I told you. I want you to think about those goals. I want you to taste them. I want you to internalize it. I'm not asking you to tell me what your goals are because I'm interested in hearing everybody in the room. I couldn't possibly do anything with it. Listen, this is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you to dream your dream because I want you to feel it. I want you to taste it. I want you to know how close. I want you, just like when the weather is changing, you can feel it. I want you to be able to feel when you're getting closer to it and closer to it. But more importantly, I want you to know when you dream your dream that there are other people who are dreaming the exact same dream. You might be the ant, and the ant has very little, but he's determined. He's strong. He has a dream and a goal, and he'll do whatever it takes. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up. The bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up. The longer you're going to have to stay up. The bigger your dream is, the more effort you're going to have to put in. And for those of you who raise your hand and put up 70%, you'll never see it. You'll never see it. For those of you who are 70% beast mode, 30% gazelle. When you said to yourself, when the ball comes down, this is what I want to accomplish, you're not the only person that wants to accomplish it. And now I ask you this question: what do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the president. You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You got to outgrind them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. You've got to execute, and you've got to go from 70 to 120. No excuses, guys. I wish you could pay me $1,000 today. I could tell you 70% is enough. I wish you could pay me $1,500. I wish you could pay me $1,500. But it's not going to happen. You're thinking, I want you to get it out your system. You're thinking, I'm going to work hard for 10 years, then I'll relax. And if that's what you're thinking, this ain't for you.
No unity, no power. White power for white people. Black power for black people. 1967. The Black Panther Party. The movement. Freedom.
Let's talk about freedom.
We will not bow down to racism. We will not bow down to injustice. We will not bow down to exploitation. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand.
Now this is time to free your mind and your soul. Yo, our story has never been told. Ladies, you got to demand what you want, and what we want is respect, right?
Come and take a walk with me, closer walk with me, see what only I can see. This nice. Check this. Watch this.
Turn us loose, set us free from all the chains that bind me. Let us run in our own direction. Let us go, set us free from all this propaganda and lies that your people try to teach us. I know why you would like to bring us down. Because we have all the devil on you. You try to tell us that our lives don't mean anything, but we know so much better, so we're gonna take up the freedom. Freedom. A freedom for my mind, freedom for my feet. All this time you've been telling us these lies, but now we finally figured out okay. Yeah, all that we would never wise up, but we'll show the how black female can do. So you continue to keep us away, but no, we ain't going out like that. Oh no. All these lies and all this propaganda you want us to take, we're gonna take freedom from my body, freedom from my mind, my spirit, freedom from my body, freedom from my my soul. I see the fear in your eyes, surprise, so cover it all. I know just who I am and what I wanna do. I can make you run, make you hide from all your ancestors' transgression that you hold inside. Sisters rising up and singing that our time is here. We're taking back what's been ours for years.
Let the heaven of a system embrace you and praise the mother God.
All these lies and all this propaganda that you want us to say, we're gonna take out. Freedom from my mind, freedom for
Ready for Evolution. Welcome to another edition of Class in Session. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. Had a couple of glitches here. Didn't even know they occurred, but thank you for the follow-up. Brother Daniel Hickens always representing. All right, so peace and power to everyone. Class in Session is available every Monday through Saturday and sometimes Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time on several Facebook platforms, our Eric Teray Muhammad YouTube channel, and a channel soon to be named later. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. Make sure you tune in and stay plugged in to all the daily activities that encourages your wealth building acumen to be better, to be greater, to be phenomenal. It takes a fanatical mind to be that. It takes fanaticism. It takes that relentlessness. You heard from Eric Thomas, and he talked about how, you go from 80% to 90% and you go get to 100%. And it can't be a hodgepodge of things. It can't be I'm 20% belief, 80% application. You have to get to the point where you're so full and so indebted to application that you have no choice but to achieve everything you seek and more. And it will pathway you to another achievement, a greater dream, a greater goal and ambition. That's the power and the magnitude found when you take charge of your life, take charge of your destiny, take charge of maintaining your relentlessness. You had to be relentless in order to make this happen. And we have the tools by which we make available to you to be just that. We are wealth builders worldwide. We build winners. And when you join us on our power call today at 10:45 a.m. Eastern on our planet, www.goldrocks.info, what will you find? You'll find celebration. Yes, you will. You'll find celebration. You'll find inspiration. You'll find some education. You'll find motivation. You'll find those things that equip you to enhance the production within your day. And then at 12 noon from that same platform, you're going to find a live event that encourages you and all that you bring to join on to this opportunity with Wealth Builders Worldwide and that independent affiliation we have with Gold Standard Partners. You're going to learn some things today. You're going to grow in a way today that you might not have ever achieved before if you were not plugged in and connected to the Wealth Builders Worldwide system. So again, www.goldrocks.info, 10:45 a.m. today. You're going to hear from Brother Kansu Hotep Batun, 12 noon for the live event. I'll be bringing it to you at 7 p.m. this evening. Brother Juan Martinez will be there with the Spanish translation. And 9 p.m. this evening, my brother, friend, my twin, Professor Too-Tall, Gregory McKay, will be with us at on Gold Rocks at 9 p.m. Eastern. This is a viral, y'all. This is viral. We're spreading the word. We're making it known to everybody that we are not only wealth builders for life, but where we can be found. You have the password there. Thank you, Sister Cece Mahone. www.goldrocks.info, 10:45 a.m. Every wealth builder should be there. And then you should be using that time while you're there to invite all of your new prospects, all of your guests, colleagues, and friends to the 12 noon presentation. Drive everybody to www.goldrocks.info because this is the platform that we utilize to express our philosophy, to express our culture, to change the paradigm in the lives of people. We use this platform to let everybody know that we build winners. Okay, so you make sure that you make your place felt, your presence felt. And when you bring people to the platform, let them know, leaders, that you're there. Type into the platform yourself. Let everybody know you're there. Let them know that you didn't lead them down a road or a valley by themselves. Many people just don't know until they're made to embrace the culture. And when they embrace this culture, you're going to find what Cece, Veronica, Demawi, Sharon, Timothy, you're going to find that one thing that everybody else found, that we are absolutely a family. I can assure you that you're in business for yourself, but you're never, ever by yourself in this opportunity. So make sure that you tune in and stay plugged in and stay connected to this phenomenal opportunity, because the way to change the nature of our experiences is to change the nature of our thoughts. My experiences have absolutely changed. They've exponentiated. And now it's time to show it all up and make it all happen. I do want to go back to the last screen. The system is doing what it wants to this morning. But I want to thank Brother Mustafa and Sister Janetta and all of those who are out here encouraging a health protocol. If that screen pops back up, you want to take a screenshot right away. There you go. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of that opportunity. Learn what it is to keep the Rona out of your life. Okay? Learn what it is to shore up your entire metabolism. There are many people asking for more data and more information, and Brother Mustafa and Sister Janetta have been very happy to share it and dole it out to people. There was a tremendous conference that they held, virtual conference they held this past Wednesday, and to hear the testimony of the lives that have been changed, absolutely phenomenal. Family, get back with them and learn how you can help others help themselves. All right? And then it's all about belief. It's all about belief. Yes, this is Sharon Vicks. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Come find your tribe. It's here in Wealth Builders Worldwide. We build winners here. I want to share a couple of things with you before we conclude. Number one, a phenomenal pool party yesterday. Many celebrations. Everything is worthy of its time and the reward that is to come. I cannot wait for the February 2nd splash. But let me explain to you what happened yesterday. There was no coup d'etat. There was no conspiracy. Brother fell asleep right before I was cued. I'm sitting in front of the platform, and I'm watching Sherry Brown. I'm watching all the presenters. You know, I'm following all the education. And then the next thing I knew, I was out. You know, I was out. When I looked up again, Brian McGinty and Mr. Michael Dalco were giving final thoughts and comments. So, you know, everything is about time. And I'm going to tell you, I'm part of that relentless pursuit. I'm the cat that grinds. I had a three-way setup with Dr. Debbie Hall during the same time that this thing took place. And I was in the back, backstage to the opportunity to the event. And I told her, I said, it's going to have to be right after I'm done. That was the last communication I made outside of the event. Then I congratulated Alfie Pino. I congratulated Brian Crumley. I congratulated Sherry Brown before then. And then I passed right on out. Sister said, it's okay to sleep around the pool. Yeah, as long as I don't fall in sleep. So the true reward for me is really tied to what we shared today in the presentations for motivation. Look, you got to know your dream. What is it when you want to be the millionaire and thousands of other people want to be a millionaire around you? Well, if you have the dream I have, you want everybody to be millionaires. You want everybody to be millionaires. And what we represent in this opportunity is a chance for people to be that. This is so phenomenal, folks. Anything that I accomplish, you can't take away from me. Anything you accomplish, I can't take away from you. And it doesn't matter your political, your religious persuasions. It doesn't matter your philosophical differences. You know, meaning we're not all going to have the same method. We're not all going to exercise the same skill set that speaks to our dream, that speaks to the gift that the Creator placed specifically on us to manifest. But what it does mean is that we've embraced a way to embrace the level playing field, to embrace the common denominator that will make us all free in fact and indeed. And those are the things that we need to celebrate in each and every one of us. We need to celebrate the ability to achieve, but you just don't celebrate it by talking about it. You have to celebrate it by working. Be found working in the way that you desire. Be found working in the way of your goals. Be relentless in your pursuit, and you will be remembered as being phenomenal. That's what time it is. It's that kind of time for celebration. Our future is right now. For those who don't understand why I'm spitting and foaming at the mouth, for those of you that really don't understand what I'm talking about, but we've piqued your interest, you need to get back to the one who introduced this opportunity to you and let them know that you want to know more about the Wealth Builders Worldwide philosophy, culture, and the changing of your paradigm. It's about a wealth transfer, y'all. And you're in the middle of it right now. You are absolutely in the middle of that wealth transfer right now. You might as well enjoy the fruits of it. You might as well reap the benefits of it. You can have an active income. You can have a passive income. You can have time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom. You can enjoy a lifestyle of your dreams, but you got to be willing to dream, hold on to your dream, and work towards it. Align yourself with a community that dreams right along with you, because if you're in a community of dreamers, you will be a dreamer. But if you're in the community of the broke, you will remain broke. That's right, Sister Sharon. It is once in a lifetime opportunity. It is just that. And if you only live once, well, dagnammit, make sure you do the best you can at it so you're not found just merely existing. So class is in session every Monday through Saturday, sometimes Sunday, on the various platforms, and Believe TV is on the way. We will launch Believe TV. Team Believe will launch the television channel, the YouTube channel, January 8th. In 3 days, is going to launch with a premiere episode from Mr. Ty Best. Okay? And we're going to share ways that you can all avail yourself to content, things that have been proven worthy of your doing. Some of you might have cooking dishes. Some of you might have homeopathic remedies. Some of you might have mediation skills, how to settle beef in the household as wealth builders, how to settle beef in community. These are the things that we explore when we believe, because we are wealth builders worldwide. We are a wealth ministry. But we also understand everything can't be shared and said in the same platform. So you need the opportunity to hear from those two sisters and Roz. You need the opportunity to hear from Sharon Vicks. You need this opportunity to hear from Mustafa and Janetta Muhammad. You need the opportunity to hear from Veronica Burrows and Nikki Knox. You need the opportunity to hear the various methodologies that we employ to maintain our pursuit of freedom. You need a platform that extends beyond what we currently show, because there's 7.5 billion people in the world that are trying to figure out how to do it. And YouTube is a how-to channel. And I would love for all of my fellow wealth builders to have that kind of platform so they can do just that. You know, it's about belief. It's about belief in yourself, believing you have the right. It's about the belief that you can do it. And we're going to show you that you absolutely can. Thank you for all the celebration of being the first to achieve Blockstar Supreme. It is true. I am the first in the company that has done it. It's also true that when you're the first, that means that others can. And my whole desire in this opportunity to show you that everybody can achieve if we follow those who are successful in front of us. And you're going to see that as we follow those successful in front of us and do as they have done, it's going to allow you to replicate another level, another means of belief and embracement of all those who have their hands out in pursuit of hope and dreaming again. So again, Team Believe, thank you for the honor of being your brother and friend. Thank you for the honor for allowing us to explore the possibilities that we see. Brother Tasha Dean, I owe you a call, dear brother. Your growth is phenomenal, man. You know, I'm seeing it. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. I owe you a call. All right. Everybody must have the goal of achieving Rising Blockstar. And if you have that goal, join me on the huddle at 9:15. And we're going to talk about some of that. All right. Peace and power, y'all. Love you. See you on the power call for those who won't be on at 9:15. But for those believers, I'll see you in the Believers Huddle, 9:15. Make sure that you make yourself available to everything Wealth Builders Worldwide. We don't just say this, we mean it. At Wealth Builders Worldwide, we build winners. Peace and power. I will see us all on the power call.
Oh, my people, I want you to understand and know the time. It's time that we are accepted and respected by both man and mankind. You know, the scripture says that God would choose those that are despised and rejected. And we have been that and cast aside. No one wanted us, and no one cared for us. And the worst thing about it, we never cared for ourselves. Oh, but brothers and sisters, it's time now that we fall in love with ourselves and with each other. This world has robbed us of a true guide, but it's time to unite and fight hard for unity. Brothers and sisters, we must live for each other and die for each other, because that's the only way that we're gonna know the meaning of what it is to be free. Then we'll conquer fear and wipe away all our tears. That's the benefit of our unity. Oh, my people, it is written that in the last days God would come after that sheep that was lost, and he has come today and he has given us Elijah, a man to show us the way out of the ditch of hell. So up, you mighty nation. You can accomplish anything that you will. So come on, let's rise again. Yes, let us build again. As our fathers built the pyramids and the Sphinx and all of the great ancient wonders. Let's rise again and build as our fathers used to do. Come on, let's unite. Strive with all our might. Oh, let's fight hard for unity. Brothers and sisters, we must learn to live for each other and die for each other, because that's the only way we're gonna know the joy of being free. We'll conquer fear. Then we'll conquer fear and wipe away all our tears. That's the benefit of our unity. Come on, black man, rise again. And build again. Unity. Rise again. The basis of unity is love. When we love each other, we come into unity with each other. And when we're in unity, we have the strength and the power to overcome all obstacles in the pathway of our freedom. Yes, brothers and sisters, this is the benefit of our unity. So let's rise again. Come on, black man, rise again. Brothers and sisters, come on, let's build again. Little bit of unity. So let's rise again. And build again. anything.